Crystallis season, and Scorpio is rising. It has finally arrived, the last season of change before the Stinger's grandfather moves full steam ahead into Aquarius and out of Capricorn. Here we go deep, deeper than we ever have within this lifetime. Pluto is at its final degree, a critical degree, where all the lessons of its 20 years in Capricorn become overwhelmingly obvious and endurance tested. We are throttled into what feels like an abyss of structural transformation within one major aspect of our lives or another. Where are the doors out of here anyway, you might ask? They are just up ahead apparently, not too far beyond the usual threat of nuclear war, AI takeovers, and corporate treason. Those doors are grand and golden. They are liberating and connected to an ancient world existing in the future now. Will we get it right this time, we wonder? Will we get it right? The tuning for this journey digs into the finest minutiae of our beings. We must be detail-oriented to the last drop of our precious consciousness. Once again, we must penetrate back into the greatest story ever told, the remembrance of which is buried underneath cycle upon cycle, buried beneath the sands of earthly time, obscured within the great cycles of death and rebirth that our souls have traversed through to get here. Can we push through? Can we let crumble the schisms of false gods ruling current structures of power and control? Can we? The rise and fall of empires have always been perpetuated unequivocally by upholding their story. A story that has never truly benefited us. It is nothing more than fragments of their creation, playing out again and again, reflecting through the great hall of mirrors. And to think all this time that we have been contributing our light of awareness to them, feeding their projections into this experience, the very thing that has kept them alive. It's a numbers game regarding how many mind projectors they can capture. There will be an endangered spark that flies through the rays of humanity, activating us on a core level during this season. Many souls will awaken to the comprehension of how they have inadvertently consented to feeding their consciousness into the machine unwittingly. The only real substance needed to keep it turning. Many thought they were simply bringing awareness to that which needed to change. Many will realize they were co-creating and contributing to those very things they were working so diligently against. All these souls shall awaken from their lazy, hazy mind control. Finally, freedom from the great betrayal. Finally, a true awakening. The final stage of this glorious, collective, alchemical transformation. You have been seeking the Holy Grail, and now you shall find it. You see, the darkness has been so tricky in the ways in which it can manipulate and direct our light. It isn't logical to the reasonable human being. This is why so many have been duped. It plays counterintuitive to even the most astute empathic soul. It leads even the most intelligent of us astray. It has managed to capture and corrupt us from the inside out for generation upon generation of reincarnation. This has been its greatest weapon. So how do we keep driving the opponent further away and breaking it apart without inadvertently participating in its creations? Well, this is precisely the initiation of the Jedi. This is the final stage of the alchemical process. To expand our consciousness so great that our awareness can no longer be directed towards that which we do not wish to create in this world. To develop the inner fortitude and strength to wield our power and conscious awareness with the utmost discernment, away from that which seeks to veil us from the truth, all while simultaneously maintaining balance to birth forth only what is true and real back into this world. A heavy charge, but one I can assure you, you are now ready for. We've seen it again and again, a human's journey through the darkness to find the enemy within, locked in sheer terror of fear, helplessness, and raging grief. yet to obtain the Philosopher's Stone through this process. This golden, green, blue, purple gem is what allows us to keep the enemy away without sharing a single quirk of energy towards its creations. When the heart fuels up the whole system, we're able to flush out particles of resonance that have kept us imprisoned within the confines of the enemy's grasp. Your emotional energy is the liberating force. You now begin to co-create the most sincerest of your visions into this world. We see a world in which not only problems are resolved, but a world in which no evil has even the smallest of spaces to exist.